Hey, everybody. How are you? It's me, Charlie Berens. I'm here with my buddy Miles, and we are bellied up, belly right up to the bar here at the Cleveland
Pub.
Miles, I want to say that the old fashions that are made here with the Berens Old Fashioned brandy, the You Betcha Old Fashions, are stellar.
Very good. One of the better ones I've had, honestly.
To be frank with you, me too.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because they called it the You Betcha Old Fashioned with Berens Old Fashioned brandy. I like that they put the little cherry pie deal in there,
little liqueur,
and they're going straight soda water. So it's a press, but it's a sneaky press because you know it's not like too dry because they get that little sweetness.
It's just a hint.
Yeah, it's almost like a cherry flavored LaCroix mixed in with the brandy there. It's that kind of a...
You know, that doesn't make it sound very good when you say it like that.
Well,
but it's imagine if that was good.
Maybe,
that's what
you're not a LaCroix guy?
Well, no, I'm just saying like a cherry LaCroix with brandy doesn't sound that appealing to me.
But it tastes delicious is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's wonderfully done. It's refreshing. It's a refresh. Old fashioned.
This is kind of a summer old fashioned in my mind.
That's it. We're getting there. We're dialing it in. We're getting there. Perhaps be a good concoction for all of you guys to try this Super Bowl weekend. Everybody out there watching the Super Bowl, Miles, are you watching it?
I will be, yeah.
Okay. I did lose some money because, as some of you may be aware, the Packers didn't quite make it to the Super Bowl, but that's okay. Maybe next year. I'm already placing my bets. Miles, I was thinking about something, though.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, like, working out.
Okay, I like where this is going. Anytime Charlie can start a segment with I was thinking about something, I know we're in for a ride.
Because I was thinking about working out, Miles, and when did we start working out? Like, there weren't Lululemons back in the 1800s. Were they? No.
Yeah, like were they working out in like, what is it, chainmail or whatever?
Yeah, and everything was...
Is that what it's called?
Everything
chainmail, like tink tink.
No, everything was made of cotton back then. Can you imagine the jock itch? No one's trying to sweat more.
And they didn't have Gold Bond back then.
No Gold Bond. Can you imagine that? They just had to like chop up fur really fine and put that on your deal.
Yeah.
You know. So my question is like. Working out early in the world's history was just running away from saber-toothed tigers.
Yeah, that was the first iteration of working out.
And then afterwards,
it's like, all right, I'm going to go do my workout. Did anyone see a bear anywhere around here? You right in here? All right.
Yeah. And there, you know.
New record time. Let's go.
That was really good act out. I know it's a good act out when three people in the bar will look over at you as you're doing it. That was really good.
Honestly, I felt good to stretch the quads.
Yeah, I could tell you got into it. But yeah, I mean, like they just went out and they must have felt, imagine how good that's got to feel. Like if you get away, 50% aren't getting away. But for the 50% that do, what a rush. You know?
Yeah.
What a rush. You're just alive.
That was how they initially got addicted to working out. It wasn't necessarily the endorphins from working out. It was the adrenaline from not dying.
Yeah.
That got them hooked. And then I imagine the next phase of inventing working out is...
a little feather flying around here.
The next iteration of working out, there was a guy, he's like, all right, guys, hear me out. So what if we did all the manual labor that we've currently been doing, but we did it without accomplishing anything? So you've been chopping wood. We're gonna take the blade off of it, and you're just gonna swing a hammer at a tire. They're like, well, what would that even accomplish? You're like, you're gonna get sweaty. You know those hay bales you've been throwing around? We're going to do that. We're just going to get heavy rocks and just lift them up and drop them. So you want to do work, but without any of the benefits. Yeah. We're actually going to work without any benefits so that when we do work, we feel better.
Well, it must have started that because people were just chopping wood because they had to. And when we stopped having to do this for survival, and then we just took all the worst elements of it, took out the accomplishment, that, and then that's how it goes. Like you ever see like where did the kettlebell come from? Like, you know what I mean? What was the original?
Well, I don't
purpose?
I think kettleball was late to the game. I think that's a newer invention.
It's kettleball.
No, kettlebell. Did I say ball?
But it's not a bell. Jared, can we get a brief history on the kettlebell?
You're right. If it's named that, it's got to be something. Yeah,
it's got to be named after a kettlebell. And I mean, I know what a kettle is, but and I know sometimes people put a bell on the kettle. I don't know why. What do we have there, Jared?
Kettlebells originated in Russia as cast iron counterweights for weighing crops in the 18th century, but soon became tools for strength and fitness used by farmers.
Yeah.
All right.
And circus strongmen.
Circus strongmen. God, to be in the circus, Miles, back in the day. You ever meet someone in a circus?
No.
I dated an acrobat once. Let me tell you.
Okay, all right. On the scale of crazy, where does acrobat and the circus fit within just normal gal? And then at the top, you obviously have registered nurse and hairdressers.
I knew he was going with it.
Where does the circus acrobat fit within that scale?
Believe it or not, Miles, it's right around hairdresser.
Okay, all right.
But these gals are strong.
You gotta be.
Yeah, and just ripped, and adrenaline junkies too. Like, you're risking your life doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
like the person, like, I know why it's called a dumbbell. Because the first guy to use one, they're like, God, this guy is a dumbass.
Yeah. He's just trying to lift that for fun.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Yeah.
That's work.
Yeah.
He's not even getting paid. Farmers carry that used to have a use. Now you're just carrying stuff around for no reason and no pay.
But when did it start? When did we start
Probably
actually
with the
lifting
Spartans.
weights? The Spartans
had to have, right? Training all the young boys to eventually just die for their nation.
That's true. But do you think they were actually jacked like that? Because I feel like people have just gotten more jacked. You ever walk through an old hallway, Miles? It's short. Yeah. People were shorter back in the day. Malnourished.
That has nothing to do with working out, though.
Sure it does.
Your example was great until you just made it about height and not about girth.
Well, I think it's all connected, Miles. It's all connected. That's when you're wrong about something. You just say it's all connected.
Or just like, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, but now do you work out? Oh, well, obviously you work out. Yeah. I've seen your workout situation.
You saw what I did at the arm wrestling table. You know that I work out. I didn't always work out, though. And I actually was thinking about this. When I started You Betcha, I didn't work out, right? And so online, the idea was that Miles is a guy who doesn't work out. And I was very anti-workout at that time. But then I started doing the math, and I have had way less years of not working out in my life than I have working out. Mm-hmm. If you really think about it, I had a gap about 5 years where I was pretty anti-working out, and I think that was a overcorrection from spending the last 10 years of my life with very organized working out.
Because I don't know if you guys know this, but Miles was the quarterback of his Division II football team.
No.
Division III football team.
No, it was Division II. You got that part right.
Oh.
I started.
You weren't quarterback?
I started 2 games and I got benched because I was bad. So let's not throw around that I was the quarterback.
You were the quarterback for 2 days.
Two games. So
how many interceptions did you throw in those 2 games?
At least 2.
Really?
Yeah, the second game I only made it like a quarter and a half.
Oh no! So we're only talking about
I got benched mid-game.
One. You're a 1 and a quarter.
I'm a 5.5 quarter.
God,
I'm a 5.5 quarterback.
Were you sad when you got benched?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could feel it, because like in that situation, any quarterback who's upset that they got benched or something like that, they're lying to themselves if they're like, I didn't see this coming. It's like pretty obvious.
Did you guys lose both games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We won 1 game that season.
Well, then,
so I don't feel as bad.
Tough to play it on you though.
It's not like I ruined the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you guys have some offensive line issues? You want to even blame it on someone else?
Right tackle was 235 pounds. So
well, that should tell you everything you need to know. But since you've gotten more into working out.
Not more, just working out.
You've been working out. What's the most...
I'll go a stretch for like a month while I won't. 'Cause I'm not in it.
Are you stretching enough?
No.
I stretch every night before bed.
How's that going? Gotta feel good.
It's going good because I wasn't for a while, and I'm older than you. So I'm giving you the cliff notes. For those who don't know,
answer to this test here.
Yeah. You once you start getting lower back pain when you wake up in the morning, once sleep becomes a contact sport, you got to start working
Charlie,
out.
I'm about to change your
stretching.
life. I'm about to change your life.
Are you?
I'm about to change your life. Now, it's going to be tough for you because you're on the road so much.
Okay.
I do not have lower back pain in my future because you know what I did?
What?
I made an investment in my future.
Leg pillow?
And I bought a bed with an adjustable mattress.
Oh, wow.
So I have been sleeping in zero gravity. I have zero tension on any of the joints in my body as I am sleeping.
Really? Okay. So,
and I tell you what, we've been on this trip. I just got it a few weeks ago. We've been on this trip in Milwaukee here, so I'm staying in a hotel.
You're slumming
Terrible sleep.
Really? Back's
actually starting to not feel so great. So I'm thinking it's your mattress, Charlie, and how you're in the positions you're sleeping in.
Well,
I'm shouting this on the mountaintops, by the way.
So, okay, here's my question. Adjustable, I have an my brother used to be in the bed business. My brother, who works for me now, Johnny B, he used to be a bed dealer back in the day, and he was the assistant to the bed dealer. But he got me a deal on a bed. He got me an off-market, what do they call it? Therapeutic? Tempur-Pedic. So it adjusts too. But the problem with it is
memory foam. Got to stay away from memory foam.
Really? Is that the problem?
It's the death of your bed. I bought a bed in a box when I moved into my house. I got it to last 4 years, but it should only been 3, and it was cooked.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why? Why is that so bad?
Bed I just bought's gonna be good for 15 years.
No kidding.
Because it's got the memory foam on top. It's in the name. Memory foam. It remembers where you sleep over time, and you can see your imprint on the bed over time.
So that's not good?
That's not good. There's no support. Not enough support.
Oh, damn. That sucks because this bed's so heavy. Like, I moved it twice, and the only people that need a Tempur-Pedic are people who move Tempur-Pedic beds, I'm pretty sure. Because the only reason I haven't gotten one is because it's such a pain in the ass to move.
You got to get a custom bed.
Custom?
As firm as you can get.
Really?
And adjustable.
But you're a back sleeper then, always on the back?
Never.
Well, how are you adjusting
That's been an adjustment.
Because your legs, if you're sleeping and your legs are up,
they're elevated above your head. Your head's slightly tilted up. So an adjustment period for sure.
So you're only sleeping on your back when you're on that bed, though.
Correct.
Okay,
and that's how you're supposed to sleep.
On your back, yeah. But then at some point you might want to turn over, and you resist the urge to.
So I'm in they say it takes 30 days to adjust. I'm in the 30-day period, and so I will wake up at 3, and my body wants to turn over, and I just have to be like, no, I'm just staying on the back.
See, I've never done that, so I just don't use the adjustable feature on the bed. Let me ask you this: what about Ann? Do you guys have the same?
So we got a split king.
Damn.
So she can do whatever she wants.
Where are you getting this money, dude?
I told because we talked about it on You Betcha Radio.
I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
But remind me.
Yeah. It definitely at face value was like, this is way too much for a bed. And then I started doing the math. It's a warranty, a guarantee up to 15 years. So they'll come fix your mattress up to 15 years.
Okay.
So, and my other bed lasted 3 years. I'd have to buy 5 mattresses in 15 years doing the other route. And so I'm actually saving money.
Wow. So it's an investment, really, when you think about it.
Yeah. So yeah, you need to think about that.
Speaking of which,
now it does suck because you are in hotels a lot with your tour. So
yeah, I don't know that's. But when I'm home, you want it to be rocking and rolling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you sold me. Are they a sponsor, by the way?
No, this is actually no sponsorship. Just pure love of the mattress game for me.
What's the name of the bed?
Comfort King.
Comfort King.
They have a location in Fargo and Sioux Falls.
What kind of bed is it again?
It's a Comfort King.
Oh, that's the name of the bed?
They make the bed in store.
Oh, do you go there and lay for them and they take your...
Not quite that custom, no.
Oh, what are they customizing that?
Well, they just build it because you can choose how firm and knot you want.
Well, then you got to test them out, Miles.
Yeah, I went and laid.
Well...
But they didn't take measurements of me and they didn't weigh me.
I bet they have sensors on those mattresses.
Maybe.
You didn't ask?
No.
You got orthotics for your back.
My body, yeah.
Yeah. Body thotics. Bodhotics.
That's trademark now, by the way.
Isn't that crazy that we're talking about this just after the workout thing? Imagine how beds have changed over the years, too.
Yeah,
used to be ground.
Caribou hide,
Yeah.
That was the first mattress.
Yep.
Yep.
Nah, time flies like a banana, Miles. So should we take some callers? What do you think?
All right, guys. Right now, Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, get $50 in lineups. Use promo code BELLIEDUP when you sign up today. And now's the time to sign up today because the big game is this weekend. And I decided to get a little crazy and place a culture pick, which that just means it's not necessarily picking players, it's picking things about the big game. And I decided to say, yes, that the announcers will say roughing the passer during the big game this weekend. And so it's over a 4X multiplier. And so I'm feeling good about that. Kind of fun to switch it up from not just picking players, but picking other stuff as well. Charlie, what do you got for the big, large game?
Miles, what's going on? We got the big game this weekend, the big game. And here's my prediction. I'm guessing that the announcers are going to say the word Lombardi. Because you have to, Miles, the Lombardi trophy. Anyway, I don't need to talk to you about the Packers right now. But next year we are going to win the big game. Anyways, Lombardi. I'm guessing they're going to say that.
I love it. Charlie, I think this is going to be a great way to end the season. I think we're going to end on a high note. And so, guys, enjoy. It's the best way to enjoy the big game is be putting in picks on Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use code BELLIEDUP.
Luke. How you doing?
What's going on? Good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great, man. We're doing great. We hear you got a family mystery.
I do have a bit of a family mystery that I've been trying to unravel for quite some time. And honestly, my entire family has. So I think we can make some good strides here.
It's your uncle.
It's not my uncle.
Okay, it's your crazy aunt.
It's both of my grandpas. There's two grandpas in this story. So you don't know anything about the story, right?
We don't know anything.
We don't know. We like flying blind. We like to discover it with the audience.
All right. So you might want to grab a pen and paper here, maybe a bar napkin, because this gets a little confusing.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me get a bar napkin. Jared, you got a pen?
You got a pen? You got a pen?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Appreciate
very much.
that.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. I'll be taking notes, Miles.
Which is already just a bad decision. But
hang on. One napkin's got to use to wipe up.
I was going to say, now it's all wet.
Yeah. All right. We'll dry that. Okay. Thank you. Oh, she gave me paper. Wow. Shout out. Thank you. All right. So we got some paper. All right.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear what we're doing.
All right. Ready to rock? Okay. So my family has what we've always called the wife swap.
Swap.
Yeah.
The old kickapoo switcheroo. I like it.
Yeah. So basically two best friends literally swapped wives and then had more kids. And so those two best friends were in a group of 4 friends, and 2 of them are my grandpas. One of them is technically my step grandpa. One is my blood grandpa.
Hold on.
But also your half grandpa or something,
okay.
Right?
No, technically not. We'll get into all of that.
Okay.
I'm even a little bit confused too. I've had this drawn out to me on a map multiple times, and I think I have it down now.
We need some names.
We got 2 studs.
We need some names.
We got 2 studs.
I want both grandpas' names so I can write this down.
Okay, so I'll give different names because I feel like my grandpas won't be thrilled if they hear that.
No, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Your grandpas are big podcast guys.
We're not on NPR, all right?
So one of the grandpa's names is Peter and another name is Ben.
Peter and Ben. Okay, so
Grandpa Peter, Grandpa Ben.
Peter and Ben.
And they both have wives, so add wives to that.
So the two wives are Allison and Shannon.
And
so the beginning combination though is Peter and Allison, and then Grandpa Ben and Shannon. That's the original combo.
Okay, all right.
All right. So Peter and Allison are my blood grandparents.
Okay.
Ben and Shannon, I have no relation to other than the swap happening afterwards. Spoiler alert.
Okay, so then do a little family tree and put Luke down there.
Luke. Okay.
Well, so I am from the Peter and Allison side, but Peter and Allison had 3 kids.
Okay.
And Ben and Shannon on the other side had 3 kids.
Okay, so just do 3 circles on each side.
Okay.
2, 3.
And then how many for Ben and Shannon?
3.
Both had 3 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, cool.
Yeah. So all 4 of them were in a group of 4, like really close friends. And so at some point, they got a lot friendly with one another. And I don't know. That's the part I'm trying to figure out. But at some point,
what's there to figure out? They started fucking each other's wives, you know?
That's what, yeah. So there's a number of things that it could have been. They could have been swingers. Somebody could have cheated on somebody. You know, it could have been completely mutual, which I don't think would ever happen. But they could just be like, "Hey, I like her better. You like her better. Let's just reorganize here."
Okay.
So yeah, at some point they swapped officially. They got married to the others, and then they each had one. Peter and Shannon, now new combination, had 3 new kids, and then Ben and Allison had 4 more kids. So very large family. All of these not quite as big as Charlie's family, but
it's getting there.
It's getting there. So all of them are technically my aunts and uncles, and actually the combination of, I'm now even confused, of Ben and Allison's kids are technically not related to me, but they are. They're your half.
Yeah.
They're your half. Uncles.
Yeah, you're right. They're all at least half or whole. Yeah.
Yeah, because Allison is your grandmother.
So you have 3 full aunts and uncles and 4 half aunts and uncles.
He has 3 full aunts and uncles and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, those are step. Those are step. Not related, no blood whatsoever. So we got full, step, and half.
Well, what about these? Peter and Shannon, they had 3 more kids.
Okay, so then that's another half. So he's actually got 7 half aunts and uncles.
What I just said, Miles. Do not correct me and then take my right answer.
Right. That was a rare blunder for me, and you were correct.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm the one taking notes here. I'm following
3
along.
full, 3 step, and 7 half aunts and uncles.
So what's confusing for me is because we grew up together. Like my mom was in the Peter and Allison combo early on. So they all of the kids lived together. They kind of just went back and forth between houses. So all of the aunts and uncles were just, for all intents and purposes, just like full family. So I never really thought about it like half full, whatever. But yeah, super confusing.
Would they swap where they slept at night? Like, did they know what was going on, the kids, or?
My mom, she went between different houses. So there was.
Okay.
So she primarily would live with Grandpa Ben, who actually wasn't her biological dad.
Okay, so Luke's mom is over here in the Ben and Alice, and is she part of the first brood or the second? First brood. Got it.
Peter and Allison, yeah.
Peter and Alice, right? That makes sense. But she primarily.
So then she went to go live over there.
Right. Okay. Here with Ben and Allison.
And maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but what is Christmas like?
Yeah. So since this happened, and that's part of what I'm trying to figure out is like, how do I ask one of the grandpas at a Christmas or something like that without kind of, ruining a holiday or reopening old wounds? Because I don't know if somebody got cheated on or whatever. But we definitely, I mean, they were best friends, and they're still like cordial. Like they say hey whenever they see each other, but like they're not by any means best friends.
So
makes me think that there's a clue here, you know.
So you're doing 2 Christmases, but you're basically all of the same people are at both Christmases, except for the grandparents.
Not always. It's usually there's 2 groups. Some of them kind of moved over to the West Coast. I'm based in New York, so
but if you were going to have a Christmas on both sides of those families, essentially everyone gets invited to both. Not everyone shows up.
Yes, correct.
Okay, cool.
So you think that the grandparents would just swallow their pride and you guys could just do it all in one shindig?
That would be convenient for scheduling, but yeah, that's not really how it goes. We did just have an 80-year birthday for Grandpa Ben, and everybody, like we had like 80 people there. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild. So, you consider, since your mom lived with Ben and Allison, who was more of the grandpa figure for you growing up? Was it Ben or Peter?
Kind of both, I'd say. Yeah, definitely both. They've both been in my life a good amount. So
yeah, I mean they're Eskimo brothers, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double Eskimo brothers, actually.
That's right.
This is a.
They both have slept with the same 2 women, right? Yeah.
And both married the same woman and had kids with the same woman.
Wow. Damn.
Maybe the reason why they're not friends is they're just too much alike, you know?
Yeah, they're actually not very alike at all, which I don't know how they kind of were best friends at first. And I think that's part of what happened with the swap, is that maybe they realized like, hey, you're nothing like him. You'd be better off with me, and then vice versa. I don't know. But so we were at a wedding for one of my cousins recently, and Grandpa Peter said like, my entire family's been trying to figure this out, but like no one really talks about it. So
healthy. Are you guys Catholic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Did they get those annulled, by the way?
Yeah. Did they get do you know?
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah. They probably mailed it in.
So Grandpa Peter at a wedding recently just said to somebody, I think he was drunk, but he just basically said it was mutual and nothing more. So it sounds like he got cheated on.
Yeah.
So Ben and Allison were
I've been really trying, baby.
That's not good.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know that for sure, but I mean, nobody says it was mutual and means it, I feel like.
Yeah, it's all about tone at that point, you know?
Yeah. Which I wasn't there. I didn't hear the tone. So
he was telling it, and then all of a sudden the glass just shattered in his hand after he said it.
It was mutual. No, go get me a towel and a Band-Aid.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, I don't know how the best way is to bring this up.
How has this psychologically fared for your mother?
She's been fine with it. I mean, she just
very Catholic response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we've established that she's fine.
Yeah.
But what's some crazy shit she does that is definitely because her parents started messing around with, other people?
I don't know. I mean, she hasn't really done any crazy shit. I think she just, I don't know. She plays both sides. She likes them both. This happened when she was like 8. So she's like basically known them both as her dads.
Yeah.
How about all the siblings, all your aunts and uncles? Are they all same wife since the beginning?
I was say, is history repeating itself?
Yeah.
No, history did not repeat itself. Everybody's kind of with their.
They just say some of this stuff skips a generation.
Yeah. What's your relationship like, Luke?
You got any good friends?
I recently just got married, so I'm hoping that this doesn't repeat itself.
You do not want to end up like Grandpa Peter. I can tell you that much. Don't go to too many game nights with the friends.
We have been doing a lot more game nights lately.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, one night of trivia.
That's
you
right.
know, and I wouldn't tell them this story. It's going to get some people at that game night some fresh ideas.
This is like my story to tell. I usually lead with this. So.
It's good. First date material.
Get out in front of it. Smart.
Yeah. Just in case they had any ideas, I just wanted to know that it's been done before.
I mean, it kind of sucks. Your family could have really cashed in on this. Could have got a cash grab, and you guys could have been on the show Wife Swap. I mean,
oh yeah,
you guys really fumbled the bag on that.
Yeah. I mean, given that this happened in the 70s, I don't know. I heard that there was. I haven't seen it, but there is a show called The Wife Swap. Is that what you're talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That was the reference. Yeah.
It broke up a little bit. I haven't seen it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's too close to home. You don't ever want to see it. You know?
Yeah. No, it's
like actors who are in a movie, they never end up watching the movie. You know, it's like you were in
there.
Wife Swap.
Yeah.
Wife Swap. You don't want to watch the show.
Yeah.
Like I imagine the people who are on the Titanic just have never watched the movie.
Yeah.
Just opens too many fresh wounds.
Would never want to go on cruises.
Yeah. You get
They're
it.
kind of landlocked people after that, you know?
Yeah, move to the Midwest.
So what's the mystery? What happened?
Well, we don't know. We don't know exactly what happened. So
Has anyone decided to just bite the bullet and ask?
Not that I know of.
Well,
I don't think that.
Who got drunk enough to ask at the wedding?
One of my other aunts. So like married into the family aunt.
Classic.
That's great. Okay, so Peter's not, he's not telling the full story. So maybe we got to go after Ben at the next family wedding and have the same in-law ask the question to Ben.
Yeah, that could be it. I mean, I feel like Ben is more willing to let it fly.
And why are we letting Shannon and Allison off the hook here? Because we could be asking them too.
Shannon doesn't really come around very often, and Allison unfortunately passed away.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Call Ben up. Get him on the phone.
He doesn't really answer the phone. He's not very tech savvy.
And you're worried about him listening to this podcast?
No, no. My wife was just saying that I shouldn't give the names, but I was gonna.
Wow, we're already down this train.
Your wife seems like a smart gal.
Yeah, she's a lawyer. She wanted to keep us protected.
Okay.
Smart.
So, how long have you been married?
Just go about 2 years now.
How's it going?
Going really good.
Did she tell you to say that as well?
Yeah, she has a gun to my head right now. No, things are good.
Could you ever imagine you have a best friend, right?
I do have a best friend. I have actually two best friends. So
They married? They married?
One of them has a longtime girlfriend.
Have you ever felt any kind of way toward their significant other?
I haven't, no.
I know that's what your wife wants you to say, but what do you say?
No, I have not. We could do some version of a Yankee swap kind of thing here instead of we do three.
You want to do a three-way swap.
Yeah.
You want to do a wives swap instead of a wife swap.
I mean, you got to one up Grandpa Ben, right?
See, dude, I told you, it's like in their blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't get it out. It's going to be around.
But you're going to be fighting those demons your whole life.
What town was this?
This is in New York, to Westchester, New York.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I don't think this is necessarily a thing that goes on here, but
we got a thing in Wisconsin called the Kickapoo Switcheroo. Folks in the western part of the state along the Kickapoo River have been known to, at some point realize I like you more, you like me more. She likes him more. He likes her more, and rock and roll. It's common.
It's a hotbed for wife swapping.
It is some in the water. So we're
in the river. Yeah,
we're accustomed to this here in the Midwest. Teach their own, and we don't lay judgment upon it. That's for the good Lord to do, which is where the guilt comes from. And
I love how Charlie always acts like we never pass judgment.
We don't, Miles.
Like this entire podcast is just us passing judgment constantly.
I like the facade, though. I like to make people feel comfortable. You know?
It's just like the most Catholic shit ever. You know, it's like, hey, we do what the good Lord says. But hey, you want to come over later and gamble and get hammered? Talk shit about our neighbors.
Yeah. Now, Luke, does this impact you? Do you feel like something's lost or something's missing, or do you just feel like you get extra presents on Christmas?
It's more just the extra presents and two different Christmases. I mean, my parents are divorced too, so I get another Christmas there too.
You have a plethora of Christmases.
You are just rolling in it, man.
Yeah. I mean,
when was the last time you bought socks and underwear? I bet never.
Literally never.
Yeah.
Good.
I get socks every single year from all 3 Christmases.
That's great.
Yeah.
They're necessary.
To the point where he's just like giving it away to the homeless.
Yeah.
He's like, I just have so many Christmases, so many socks, I can't wear them all.
That must be where St. Nick came from. You know, he had 2 grandpas and divorced. He's like, hey, I got to get rid of all these damn stockings. I'll go hang them on people's fireplaces.
Yeah, we didn't give away socks, but we did just start like cleaning it. My wife wanted to start cleaning out the closet. So we got rid of like more than half my clothes and we just dumped it to like Goodwill.
Half his clothes?
It was mainly my clothes.
She's just making room for...
Well, she's a lawyer. You can't get rid of good pantsuit, you know?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
What does your wife think of all this? Yeah, how did it go on the first date when you told her?
I didn't tell her this on the first date. It's my new bar story to tell, leaning into it more. But she learned it more than I did at first. My dad tried to like draw it out for me, and my mom did too, and it wasn't sticking. I feel like I've finally like figured out how to give the story properly. Yeah. So it might have been not as confusing here, but like she definitely picked it up way quicker than I did.
Yeah,
I mean it does take some pictures. If you're a visual learner, it's hard. This
did help, Charlie. You did a good job.
Thank
you.
For
those that are wondering, this is this is Charlie.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see how you drew it out because we also, I mean, my mother-in-law's side is very big into Ancestry.com and doing all the genealogy. Yeah. And she had a field day with this, and it kind of broke Ancestry.com.
Servers crashing.
Well, because there's a connection between each of the wives. So you kind of I've never seen this before, and I was playing around with her family trees a ton. You actually have to toggle between people because you can't just see both combinations. Otherwise, they would have this person show up twice. So it's like,
yeah, I mean, your family tree lights up like a Christmas tree on Ancestry.com.
Yeah, it's less of a family tree. It's more of like a family flow chart.
It's like that one doctor worked at the sperm bank that was just using his sperm for everyone. You ever see that documentary?
Yeah,
it's a wild documentary if you ever watch it. But yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. You're basically living that out, but no sperm bank.
Yeah,
just Peter and Ben are the sperm bank.
Yeah.
You should tell them that.
Charlie,
you guys really run a tight sperm bank.
Yeah. Charlie, do you know anyone? You said it's very common up there. Do you know anyone who's done this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I know at least 4 people who've done it. And one of them had 2 kids. I think the other one had 1, maybe another from a different marriage. And then, they just decided, and they're still good friends. They just live up the river. Well, a town over, but the river goes up that way. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a buddy of mine, in fact, told me about it, and I was like, that's fascinating. And then he said, did you know so-and-so and so-and-so's kickapoo switcheroo? I said, no. Well, I'll be darned. And they'll talk about it quite often, you know. In fact, I think 2 of them still own the same house legally. They just never, got it on the books.
Mm.
Yeah. So, it'll happen, and that's how it goes, Sometimes you just can't have 2 fishes swimming too close to each other without ending up in the same spawn bed.
Eating each other.
Yeah, eating each other. Well, that would have been a better way to end that one, Miles. Yeah.
I like the Kickapoo switcheroo. I'm going to start using that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you did a good job explaining it. It was
All right, good.
Charlie's visual aids helped a lot.
Yeah. So is there anything lingering though with you though? Like anything you want to talk about?
Have you talked about this with your therapist?
Yeah.
No, I haven't talked about this with my therapist. I was kind of holding it back for this call.
Well, tell us what grinds your gears about
what are
it.
you feeling?
You know?
No, I mean, with this whole thing, there's two sides, and some of the sides of the families are, keeping to themselves a little bit, and that's thus the multiple holidays. But some moved out to the West Coast, and they kind of do their own thing, and there's kind of two teams going on here. So
no, I didn't ask about how your family feels about it. I asked, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like you missed out on anything?
No, I don't think I missed out on anything. I think everything's good. I think I was just curious what was going on. I just want to, I don't know for sure if somebody got cheated on or not, or if they were just swingers.
Hey, he's curious like a 12-year-old boy in the shower,
Yeah.
Just what's going on? What happens if I poke this?
These are the things that I think about. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose you don't know any different. So that's why I asked. That's why I asked about your mom's psychological damage to this, because she would be the one that would be directly affected.
Yeah, she's a compartmentalizer. She doesn't really talk about her feelings like that. So I guess I could ask, but
maybe we'll get her on the podcast in the future and ask.
I'll tell you this: what I noticed with my grandma Sue is that I've taken her to the casino a bunch over the years, and the more I take her to the casino, the more she just starts talking. And so I wonder, maybe you get some one-on-one time with Ben or Peter, and you don't even bring it up. But you guys, do either of them like to gamble?
Peter does, yeah.
But start taking Peter to the casino. He's probably looking for a good casino partner.
This is what we call the butter up technique. You just butter them up with casino time.
Maybe slip a 20 in one of their slots when no one's looking. And Peter's probably familiar with that.
Oh, yeah. And Peter's been slipping 20s in slots his whole life.
Mm-hmm. It looks like
slot machines that he's not even supposed to be on.
20 million, in fact, if we're doing the sperm count. But I would say, just do, and I bet you over time, I'm guessing that you're going to get some more details trickling out. So and you just say, Peter, how'd you and Shannon meet?
As if he doesn't know.
Well,
he knows that I know. I mean, this is one of my grandparents. So
you know what to do. Butter him up and ask him the right questions.
Just start ask questions about what he was doing back then. Like, what'd you guys do for fun?
I think they did coke. I think that's part of what they did for fun back then.
Was it? They were big into the cocaine, huh?
Well, my grandpa had his 80th birthday, started telling us a story about all of his friends doing coke. So
what was the story?
Yeah, my friends were doing coke. Smart guy. Wily old vet.
Well, at his party, actually, part of like the decorations were like these little mirrors, these square mirrors that they put on like as placeholders for everybody's seat, and it just had like paint on it that looked like a line of coke. And so that was just probably a blast from the past for him.
Yeah, he's just he was back in Vietnam.
Wait a second. So what was Peter doing this was Peter's birthday, you said?
This was Peter, yeah.
What did he do for a living? Was he a Wall Street guy?
No, he was a lawyer too.
Lawyer.
Yeah, that adds up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all together.
And then were they working and so okay, that's fun. That's good to know. That's real good to know. So he was a little party.
You just don't meet a lot of grandpas that you go like, yeah, he's a cokehead.
Yeah.
Feel like
I don't think he does coke anymore. I mean, I don't know. he could. I don't really check up on him.
So if someone's an alcoholic when they're 25, are they still an alcoholic when they're 80?
I guess it depends on. He could be.
Well,
he could stop.
Well, no, I'm saying he doesn't have to do coke now. It doesn't mean he's still not a cokehead.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Is he still a big part? Well, you say he was drunk when he was talking about this, or Ben was.
Yeah, he was.
Has he got pretty good energy for an old guy?
Got really good energy for an old guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. He still might be on the coke. You're right. I just haven't put 2 and 2 together on this.
And that's why you call into this podcast, Charlie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I uncovered things that I wasn't even thinking about.
The mystery
I was trying to figure out. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the wife
So
swap.
buy him a dime bag, and then he'll really open up.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Just give him a little placebo.
Yeah,
Let's just see what happens.
Flour. The one other thing that I thought of is you're actually in the best scenario possible, and me and my siblings were talking about this, that the best person to be in a divorced family is the grandkids, because you get all the benefits of having multiple Christmases with none of the childhood trauma of your parents getting divorced.
Oh, that's true.
So
Yeah.
you're in a phenomenal spot.
No, it definitely rocks. That's why I was saying like there's no trauma at all. Like no therapist needed. It's just questions is all I have.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, we appreciate you sharing your story with us here on the podcast. It's quite the situation you're in.
And again, that advice: take Peter over to the casino. Ask him if he had any more side pieces over the years.
Yeah, might have another family.
Warm up to that one. Yeah, I mean the 70s. The 70s was the era of secret families. Just so you know.
Yeah, I mean, you say you haven't seen Shannon much. Maybe she's got a secret family.
She could. She's out in Colorado now, so I might have to pay a visit over
Wait,
there.
so Peter's at home and she's in Colorado?
Well, they're not together anymore either.
Do you know why?
Dude, why didn't you lead with that?
Yeah, come on, dude.
We were just wrapping up the call, and now you're like, Shannon's got another family in Colorado?
I got to upgrade the diagram now.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Okay, so let's just put, what do we want to name mystery guy for Shannon?
Do you know Shannon's partner?
No, she's not with anybody right now.
Well,
and Shannon's the one that is technically not related to me at all.
I can see that through this chart.
Yeah. So she's the one, because Ben married, Allison, who then obviously I'm related to them in that way, but Shannon was never related to me. So
I think your grandparents need to get in the same nursing home and run it back.
yeah.
They're both free.
Oh,
They're both free.
That's true.
Peter and Ben need to run it back in the nursing home.
Well, Ben has remarried too, and actually just got He remarried again, and then after Allison passed away, remarried again for a while, for like 15 years, and he actually just got divorced like last week.
Well, now I'm fully confused.
that step grandma have any kids?
She does, but yeah, she has some,
even more
not
kids
with him.
involved.
Not with him, though. Not with him.
No, I understand that, but then there's just more step aunts and uncles for you.
I don't really know them that well, though. So they keep it packed away. I don't really see them. But
yeah, I guess I'd feel the same way. I wouldn't want to get into this train wreck of a family.
But Grandpa Ben now he's dating again, and we went to the holidays for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, and he brought a date along, and it just, I don't know, felt a little weird having 80-year-olds dating, and they don't do the apps like Tinder or anything. He actually has like a matchmaker, and we were at Thanksgiving, and he had printouts, like 8x10 printouts of just portrait pictures of people.
All right, I think we just solved the mystery, Charlie. First of all, your Grandpa Ben is the horniest guy I've ever heard of in my entire life. 1, 2. Peter didn't do shit. Peter is an innocent bystander in this whole thing. Ben, he's trying to stick his dick anywhere he can, and he started messing around with Allison. She fell for his little games, broke up all that, and as you can see, he's just redoing this over and over again. Ben is the culprit.
Yeah.
If this is a classic who done it, too. Ben done it.
Ben done it. We solved it right here.
That was definitely my theory too. I mean, it was just ridiculous. He like ran to his office to grab the 8x10 stapled together. There was like 10 pictures of people, and he was like, "Get a look at this person."
That's crazy.
I'm gonna bring her to Christmas.
I just imagine him standing by the printer waiting for him to come out.
Just give me a second here. They're coming out.
There's just a
one fell on the floor. Oh God, there goes Cindy. Yeah, Cindy's pretty hot.
like a nude print.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope to have that kind of energy when I'm 80.
Well, if you keep doing coke.
Well, I've never done coke, but
but your wife's
that's Peter on the other side. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, she's pregnant. I hope she's not doing coke.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
Is it your first
That's
one?
why we got rid of half my shit. Yeah, it's our first one.
Well, you.
There's 2 ways to get rid of half your shit. Having a kid and...
All right, Miles.
What?
All right.
What?
I know exactly where you're going with this. What?
And you willingly do it or your wife does it for you. Is what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So...
All right.
Having a kid or moving cross country.
Oh, okay. Got it. I see. Luke, we know what he was really going to say, though.
Just ask your grandpa Ben. He knows all about it. I mean, the child support on these guys. You could fund a third world country with that.
Well, I doubt it because Ben's the lawyer, you said?
No, Peter was the lawyer.
Peter had that locked in, probably.
Yeah, Ben does like real estate stuff.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
This is like a Great Gatsby. I'm getting Great Gatsby vibes from the 70s with these guys. Both well off, huh?
Yeah, they do pretty well.
Yeah.
Right.
Enough to have like 12 kids. I feel like you gotta have some cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I figured that out with the cocaine. Actually.
Well, I'm going to be able to sleep good tonight, Charlie, knowing we figured that out. Ben's the culprit.
You think, even though you're not on your Tempur-Pedic?
Oh, yeah.
Or your cloud bed?
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been a disaster this night. All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, dude. This is great.
Yeah. I might need to call back in, give a Bellied update after I have my conversations to actually... I mean, we already got to the bottom of it, but just to put a...
Confirmation, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you've gotten to the bottom of it. I'm wanting for more details here, so please.
Well, we're a facts podcast. We don't want to, we can make speculation, but we need all the facts.
I'd like a little more tea, so get on over to the casino with Peter or Ben, frankly.
Yeah. He's more of a sports gambler, so I might need to just go to his house and just start betting on the Jets. He's a big Jets fan, and they suck, so might just need to take some prop bets there.
I mean, what a life of misery. Jets fan who also likes to sports bet on the Jets. That's
and potentially got cheated on
for sure.
Yeah,
I think we can go with for sure on
this
that.
This guy's going straight to heaven because he's been living in purgatory.
Heaven on scholarship.
Yeah, he's going to heaven on his full ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a first round draft pick into heaven.
That's almost a beatitude there. Blessed are the Jets fans, for they will get cheated on.
Yeah, and I'm an Eagles fan too, so that last week didn't really go too well for me. But Charlie too. Sorry to.
Yeah.
Every single call we've had since the Packers.
Yeah,
someone's brought it up, and it makes me so happy.
That's why I didn't want to bring it up because I just lost my team too. So
Miles is just jealous. He'll never know this kind of pain.
That is probably a little true. I am jealous of the pain. So, all right, dude. Well, we appreciate it, and thanks for calling in.
All right.
Watch for deer there, Luke.
Yeah, you too. Tell your folks it says hey.
Go to the casino now, or do some gambling. Regardless,
I'll go right now. I'll reach out to Peter.
Do it and call us back. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye
bye. Yep.
What a whirlwind. We got it though.
You know that back in the 70s, after Peter did a little line, stepped into his step-down living room, and looked over at Shannon, gave her a little wink, on that plaid couch.
Mm-hmm.
Said, come on up to the shag carpeting area. And
let's go to the rec room.
Let's go to the rec room.
Do a little recreation.
Play a little bumper pool. I could see it all.
Smoke a Virginia Slim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Super Bowl party season, Miles. Full contact sport. Everyone's yelling at the TV. The dip table is overloaded, and there's always one guy, he tries to carry 14 plates all at once, and he's a professional server or something, but he's not, because then he hits the front steps, realizes those are not steps, they're an ice ramp, and boom, pow, food everywhere. Someone's knee or wrist is instantly a problem.
Dislocated.
Yeah. And if you're driving home and someone runs a light because they're still arguing about, the call from 5 years ago, well, now there's a crash on top of everything else. And if the night ends with a real injury or accident, well, what do you do, Miles?
I'm going to call Nicolet.
1-855, ladies and
Don't
gents.
matter if it's a Sunday on the Super Bowl. Give him a call.
1-855 Nicolet.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hello. Is this Mark?
This is Mark, and I've also got you on speakerphone with Justin, we're partners in the business. He's my son.
Okay.
Yep, how's it going?
Mark and Justin.
You know, Mark, I applaud you as a parent introducing your son as a partner, because if I owned a business with my dad, he would never call me his partner. He would just call me his goddamn son.
I can confirm that's how he's introduced.
No, we worked together for years and wouldn't want it any other way.
All right, Justin, do you feel the same way?
Yeah, at times.
Boy.
We've got a pretty good relationship, and it's one of those deals where we came to terms whenever we get a little mad. I stopped going to my mom first off because I was real for that. But then now we picked up each other. We just go to the bar and hashed out for a little bit, and we're all good.
That's good. And what kind of business are we in?
We own an old-fashioned butcher shop in northern Illinois.
All right.
So you guys just drink old fashions and cut up meat?
It's a great business model.
That's it. Yeah, we got our liquor license here, so we got to make sure we're drinking while we're cutting.
What could go wrong? Old fashions and sharp blades.
But we also, so we're in a little town. There's like 500 people here, and we're about 45 minutes from the Wisconsin border and about an hour west of Chicago.
Okay, so you're kind of smack dab in the middle of the deal there.
There we are.
Do you wish? Is there some part of you that wishes you were just over the border here in Wisconsin?
We talk about that all the time.
Nice. The Flatlanders, Miles, they're a lot like us. They are.
And then also, so we make like 80 different flavors of brats, and we also do deer processing, and so.
Yeah, Jared told me that because you sent us over some photos of some deer that look like you're about to process.
Yeah. So we got some great stories in here about. Couple months ago, I listen to you guys all the time. I'm like, what? I always talk about deer. I should give them a buzz.
What are some of the stories that you're having?
Yeah, well, to start out, every person that drops a deer off, they always got the story for us. We hear, hundreds of deer stories a year.
And how many of those do you think they're telling the truth on?
Oh. I'd say a solid 3%.
Usually there's a little bit more evidence if you're not doing catch and release with the with the stories. You can kind
a lot of them
figure out.
when the size of the deer comes in, it's always I was shooting at the mom and missed, and I got the baby.
Yeah. Or, it was a lot bigger before I field dressed it.
Exactly.
Last year, opening day, because we do about 800 deer a year. So opening day, this guy shows up in like this
I don't know what model of Beamer was, like $120,000 car. And he's like, "Am I your first customer?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I got the first deer of the season, I bet." And he pops open his trunk, and there's this little bitty thing in there. and we start laughing, right?
Probably just spray painting the spots on it. That's all.
Yeah. He had to get rid of the spots. They got the spray can out. Anyway.
He put it in the trunk. It could fit in the trunk of his Beamer.
Oh, yeah. Like my dog's bigger. So anyway, so we're like, "Dude, you're going to pay us like $200 to process this deer, and you're going to get about, maybe 5 pounds." And he's like, "Well, I'm going to go back to the city and tell all my buddies I got the first deer of the season." And I'm like, "Well, why'd you take the shot of this on the first day like this?" And he's like, well, I was shooting the mom, and I clipped the mom, and she ran off, and I couldn't find her, so this was just a mercy kill.
Oh my God!
That's what I said too, and I'm like, "Whatever, we'll take your money, whatever." So anyway, sure enough, we processed it. And what was it, like maybe 5-6 pounds?
Yeah,
maybe.
something like that.
A little bitty box. So he comes back to pick it up, and he was being fine. I'm like, "Hey," I go, "Did you go out and find that mom?" He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh,
I'm like,
boy.
"No, when you were here, you said that, you tagged the mom, you had to take the baby, you're going to go try to find it." "Oh, I don't know what you're talking." Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I went out there and couldn't find her.
Yeah.
Then, the whole story. And you're just like, "Whatever, dude."
Yeah. Was he on his way to Chicago?
Well, he came from Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just get more and more suspicious as we go along.
I think he just hit that with his Beamer.
That's what I think.
And you got to tell him a story about the. We sent you a picture of a truck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all smashed to all shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a beautiful truck originally, and he pulled in, and it was a beautiful buck he brought me. So I was talking a little bit. I'm like, "Oh yeah, how long were we in the stand for?" When we got there, they said, "Oh, I've been in the stand about 6 hours, and I didn't get nothing." I'm like, "Well, what do you mean you didn't get nothing? What happened?" He's like, "Well, I was driving home about 2 miles down the road. This deer just ran full speed right on the side of my car."
Yeah, you got T-boned. Good Lord.
Yeah, he got T-boned, and that's how he got it.
T-boned.
Suicidal deer.
Yeah. Not happy with the forest. Was there a nice rack on it at least?
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh man.
God, that's like kind of my dream,
Yeah, I mean that's
Just driving out to the deer stand in the morning. I'm late, so I'm usually arriving around opening, first light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just run
Scaring
the side, and
everything
you're
on your
like,
way.
"Wow, I don't even got to sit out in the cold."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I took a picture of that. That was a good one.
You must have been running at like 18 miles an hour. Look at that.
Yeah.
Holy
Well, and
smokes.
I don't blame him. He got it taped and everything, kicked out. He got it on a mount. I never got a picture of the mount, but I would have done the same thing. You ruined your car, get it on the wall.
Yeah.
How is that going to look as a mount? He didn't go head first into it, huh? He must have tried to jump a bit.
Yeah, I tried to turn and just hit the shoulder.
Oh, jeez. Well, hey, clear shot.
So we have a 24/7 drop-off cooler, which is pretty handy, So people can just come, they hang their deer up, and then we give them a buzz the next day.
Yep.
And get their cut orders and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so this guy hangs this deer in the drop-off cooler, and it wasn't field dressed.
Oh, no.
And
He
it was
just pulled it
extremely
off.
blurry. That picture that I sent you laying there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely. It was so we drug it out, and Justin called the guy up, and he's like, "Dude, you didn't field dress the deer. And we got to throw it in the dumpster." Well, the guy loses his shit. He's dropping the F-bomb and how we suck, and every processor does that.
Does field dress, is it?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Never.
No.
Never once in my life.
No.
How? Why would
So
he?
anyway,
I mean, dragging an unfield dressed deer. None of this makes sense at all. You guys, you need a detective on some of this stuff. Is it bloated? Oh, man.
Oh, and you talk about the smell. We were worried about getting in the dumpster. It wasn't going to pop because it was so tight. But he wanted us to cut the head off. And we said, no, if you want it, we're going to leave it here for an hour. And if you don't come pick it up, it's in the dumpster.
Right. He wanted
and so that was that. About three of us, we get it in the dumpster. I shouldn't say we, Justin and
I was gonna say, you sound like my mom. My mom's always like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm a little guilty of that every now and then.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. So they get it in the dumpster, right? Well, so then literally the next guy that gets here comes pulling in, and he's got his deer strapped to the trunk. And he was a cool guy. He said, his truck had broke down. That's the other picture you got there with the deer strap.
That's unbelievable.
He's got it on a Chevy Cruze.
He's kind of a little embarrassed because his truck broke down. So I get it. He wanted to get his deer in here before it got warm and everything. So it was all good. It was all good.
You don't have to be embarrassed about that. That's deer wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ratchet strapped to the Chevy Cruze. It ain't moving.
So he goes in. So anyway, he's kind of apologizing, and one of our employees goes, "Hey man, it's all good, at least you field dressed it, And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And so we told him the story. We just told you, and he's like, "It's in the dumpster?" And he's like, "Yeah, So that was kind of it. No big deal. Well, no shit. About 20 minutes later, we look out in the dumpster, and this guy's knee deep in the dumpster. Man, this thing smells, right? And he's cutting the horns off that deer that was all bloated. And his kid was right next to the dumpster. It smelled so bad, it was throwing up. You can't make that shit up.
You take the sawzall out there?
Yeah, a little hacksaw, and he was just going to town on it.
Yep.
God, that smell, and this is, how long had it been in the dumpster at that point?
Not too long in the dumpster, but the dumpster just stinks. But the bloatingness just from the not field dressing, that was leaking out of the thing.
Dude, that is nasty.
Yeah, because I think the guy had the deer for a couple of days on field dress before he even hung up here.
Oh God,
he really wanted those rattlers that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Well, his wife probably wanted to make a antler chandelier.
Oh yeah,
so he's collecting them.
Doesn't have to go shed hunting this year.
Yeah.
What's funny? The wife, you just brought up the wife. Those are always funny ones too, because we make beef sticks, all different flavors of sticks and brats and summer sausage and all that out of your deer, and we're like the only ones around here that keep deer separate, so we don't lump everybody's together. Everybody gets their own meat back,
Yep.
And so we're making sticks and stuff. It gets a little pricey. It's pretty funny sometimes because when you call up the price, you got to be very encryptic when the wife answers the phone about how much the bill's going to be.
Well, so the beef sticks, those are, and you just list it off one by one until the husband gets home.
Yeah, you give them the price per stick instead of the batch. So the sticks are $3.
Yeah. And these are real good quality sticks. Let me tell you, a lot of protein in these, a lot of antioxidants.
I'm a little curious. You were saying that you guys make 80 different types of brats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know a couple things. Like, what's the most exotic brat that you guys make, and which one is like your guys' staple?
Well, I'll tell you, I just listened to a podcast a couple days ago, and we could get Charlie a Sour Patch one for his wife.
A Sour Patch what?
A Sour Patch brat.
Sour Patch brat.
You guys make a Sour Patch brat?
Yeah.
Yep. You get the full size, Sour Patch Kids. You throw them in there, and as you're eating them, cooking them, they start coming to the surface of the skin. It looks like a little Sour Patch popping out.
Really?
A little sweetness.
That's something slick.
Were you saying that your wife likes, that your girlfriend likes Sour Patch Kids?
She
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Did I say that? I didn't even know I said that.
You said it. I was listening to. I was driving back yesterday from Nashville, and it was one of probably, I think it's about 2 weeks, 2 episodes ago, and you were talking to me. You said that your wife was a Sour Patch that day.
Yeah,
That was me. Yeah.
Oh, that was you. That was you, Miles.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, Miles.
I didn't know that.
And my wife likes brats.
Yeah, I like how I say I didn't know that because I clearly wasn't listening. That's funny.
I actually told that to you.
I know. It's funny. It's funny.
My wife loves brats and Sour Patch Kids. It would be a great thing to try.
Yeah. How well do those ship?
Oh, we can ship them. Yeah.
Miles, what do you think?
Might have to.
We might have to order some of those for Ann.
We'll ship you some. We can ship you some brats up there.
So does the Sour Patch Kid melt a little bit inside of it or not?
Yeah. It'll start. It'll melt. Start coming out. Like, don't do it on a Blackstone. I did that one time and caramelized my Blackstone, but it's not too bad. You can definitely still see the outline of the Sour Patch Kid when you're done with it.
So do you guys just get hammered and be like, what if we threw Sour Patch Kids in there? How does?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's how you come up with 80 flavors. Like our big one, yes, we're like the most exotic ones. A Skittles brat, actually. Dump a full bag of family Skittles in there. The kids, actually, they taste really good.
Sounds like you guys only had 60 flavors of brats and then went over to the Quick Trip and came back with 80. Should we get some Mentos too? Yeah, you might as well.
I got a Reese's peanut butter cup. One.
Yeah, do you have a Reese's?
Yes, the Reese's Pieces.
There you have it.
Do Tums.
Yeah, get a Tums brat going.
That's your 80. That's your 81st flavor.
Yeah, Tums or Pepto brat. That'll work.
Oh God, bubblegum flavor.
You guys, what's the name of the business again?
It's Headons.
Headons Fine Meat here in Preston.
Fettons or Hettons?
Headons. Headons.
Okay.
Headons, yeah. So even like on Facebook, our Facebook page is Headons Fine Meats, and we're doing actually a brat extravaganza this week. So you click on there right now, you can see all we're doing like 40 flavors this week?
Probably, getting it close to 40.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So what's your guys'
do all sorts of, we do a lot of normal stuff, bacon cheddar, maple cheddar, prime rib mozzarella, which is a beef brat. Beer. Oh yeah, we do summer shandy brat.
Ooh.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And what would be your guys' like if you were gonna put your whole reputation on one brat that you guys make? What would it be?
Prime rib.
Prime rib. Yeah.
Does sound good.
Prime rib mozzarella.
God,
Getting hungry.
I love. Yeah. So what? Do you have a whole lineup of candy flavored brats or what?
Yeah, during like brat extravaganza, like we don't have all the time. Like we have all our staple flavors in the store all the time, but so yeah, like you said, Reese's Pieces. We do an Elvis brat, which is see, we're pretty Midwest here. We got the train one right by the butcher shop right now.
I love it.
You do a peanut butter banana brat?
Yeah, we do a peanut butter banana brat.
Yeah. And one of my son's friends came with a bacon and Oreo brat.
I love Oreos.
Are you a big Oreo guy, Miles?
So you know how you're like, okay,
you gotta remember that.
You look at an Oreo package. Don't look at the serving size. Serving size is 2 Oreos, by the way.
Nobody has ever eaten
and my
Oreos.
Serving size is 2 sleeves of Oreos. So yeah.
Wow, that's
You're wondering
your
how I used to
kryptonite,
weigh. You wondering how I used to weigh 60 pounds heavier, Charlie?
Yeah.
That's a piece of evidence.
Old
for you.
double stuffed over here.
Oh yeah, I got it. Why do they even make single stuff Oreos anymore?
What's the point?
What is the point?
What's the most popular of your like kind of crazy brats?
Definitely Skittles. Yeah.
Skittles. Okay. Taste the rainbow.
Yep, Skittles, and then but we do like a maple root beer.
Blueberry is a pretty big one.
Oh yeah, blueberry's really good. Like on wrap, like you wrap a pancake around a blueberry brat and put some maple syrup on it. It's on point.
Damn. That is sick.
That's really good.
Okay,
we gotta make a trip down.
I kind of want to buy stock in them.
You guys accepting investors? That's a no. That is.
They're like,
no.
yes, but not from you guys.
Yeah.
I was going to say just the opposite. No, but okay from you guys.
Oh, okay, all right.
Nice.
Because I'm thinking, dude, if you had the Skittles brats and Sour Patch Kids brats on the internet and you could ship them, this episode comes out, dude. I know there's a lot of people listening that at least want to try it.
We do ship.
This is a caveat.
No, it's not really a caveat. It's just, it's expensive. Yeah. You got to do it overnight and on Amazon or anything like that, But no, we ship quite a bit. We just ship brats and sticks. We don't ship any meats or anything like that, but we'll ship brats and sticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, you might get a few inquiries that are wanting to try that Skittles brat. So just be prepared.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. I mean, we take it, we get orders offline. Like we don't have online ordering, but you can contact us on our website and then also on Facebook. Facebook's always a good one. So
awesome.
But we'd love for you guys to come down because we got a little bar here that we just it's not that it's open all the time, but it's a bar. Yeah. And we do a lot of sampling. So we have our own barrel picks each year. So we got our own brand name bourbon and rye. It'd be great to have you guys down here.
Yeah, I'll have to bring you some brandy and we'll make a brandy brat.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the 81st flavor.
Berens brandy brat. The B
triple B.
What do we call it? B cubed. No.
What?
B to the 3. What do you call it? B to the
B3.
Squared.
Yeah.
B3.
Triple B. It's like triple D with,
B to the 3rd. A B3.
We'll just call it the Berens brat.
That's good. That's better. Miles is a better branding guy, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
If I can get my hands on some Skittles brats and I bring that to Lake in the summer, my dad is going to be so resistant. He's going to be like, you can't put Skittles in a brat. I'm not eating that, whatever. And then he's going to try it and be like, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you're going to be like, where'd my Skittles brats go?
Oh, they went bad. I threw them out.
Yeah, no, so it's funny, when we have our brat extravaganza and we'll have, the whole case will be, both cases will be filled full of brats, and then someone comes in, they're like, I just want traditional. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, yeah. And if we run out of traditional when we got 80 other flavors, they're pissed.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it. I mean, these are the guys who've been doing missionary since 1962. Since 1969, they've been doing missionary.
They like it just the way they want it.
And they're like, I don't want to change. It gets the job done.
Don't want any of that hippie shit.
Yeah, you guys are hippies in the brat community. Just try it, man.
We've got this big old map in the store with all the places our brats have been. It's pretty cool. It's all over the country: Alaska, Hawaii. We ship some down to Australia.
Ooh, down under. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, good for you guys. Yeah, we'll have to find our way down there, and if not, we'll order some in the meantime. I might get Miles some Skittles brats for next Christmas.
Shoot me an address on text, and we'll make you guys a pack of brats that you'll never forget.
All right. All right.
Dude, I want to buy stock in your company so badly.
His idea of buying stock is just sending you a box of Skittles.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do the Packers route. You just send me a piece of paper that says that I own stock in your company, but I don't really.
Hey, but I bet you'll hang that piece of paper up, won't you, Miles?
Oh, yeah.
Be damn proud of it.
Oh, you guys will like this. So me and my son, we used to run a big corporation. Then we just said one day to screw it, and we bought this business about 5 years ago from Mr. Headons.
Okay.
And he started in 1970. Mr. Headons was a hardcore Packer fan.
I
might mention what happened this weekend, but either way,
You don't need to mention it. Everyone else
Every
has.
single caller.
Good God. You guys almost got through this call without doing it. But there we have
it. So anyway, but you'll appreciate this. So we make a jalapeno cheddar brat that's actually delicious. It's like one of my favorite ones. But it was always called the Packer brat. So I shook his hand that we would never change the name of that brat in the store. So it's still called the Packer brat. So I'm going to send you guys a Packer brat.
Oh, that's awesome.
There we go. I like that.
I like that you hold true. And you guys are Packers fans too?
No.
Bears fans, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're Bears fans, yes. But I live true. You know, me and my son shook his hand and we live true to that word because I take a lot of shit when people come in the store.
Yeah.
And they all, we all got Bears shit on. And then, we're selling Packer brats.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a bear brat? Bear down brat?
Tell that story.
Yeah, no, we did it one time and, someone from the city got mad that they thought we were, throwing actual bear meat in. So we weren't able to do it anymore.
I see. That makes sense. It's good that people don't jump to conclusions at all.
Yeah.
You could, you could sell them in packs of 13 and call it the Baker's Dozen package.
Yeah.
And as a nod to the Bears sketch,
that could be a little more subtle with it.
You could have a brat that's just maybe multiple meats and just call it the heart attack brat, and then they sell them in a Baker's Dozen.
Oh, that's good. I like that too, Miles. Yeah, just thinking about it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And
see, I'm telling you, I'd be a great partner, guys. I'd be a great partner.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not very often that we're pitching that.
I know, but I think they're writing this down. That's what that noise is on the other end.
Yeah.
It's just a pen scribbling.
Okay, I kind of have a final question for you guys. So, I would think that Charlie would like to think that Wisconsin is brat country. Would you guys say that, or would you say more, Chicago Bears country is brat country?
Wow, that's a loaded question. I mean, I will tell you one thing. We have a lot of customers that drive down from Wisconsin for our brats.
That's got to make you feel good.
A lot. Yeah. And I mean, we'll get the guys that come down with an ice chest and they've drove 6 hours and they're loaded up for their buddies. As far as, which state needs more brats, I don't know.
Wisconsin. That's got to be nice. So it's kind of like Irish people coming to Milwaukee for Irish Fest,
Yeah.
That's
it's good. Yeah, it's good.
And to be honest, it's one of those, every small butcher shop like us, we all got our own little niche. The one down the road has the best hot dogs. We can't compete with them. And, Wisconsin, they probably got, I don't know, some brat that we don't have. Everybody has their own little niche, and they're all good at it now.
No, I get it, 100%. But it just sounds like you guys are the ones that I wanted stock in your company. I don't want a hot dog butcher shop.
Yeah. Well, not to mention we're a good fucking time too, man. Yeah.
I can tell in the way you said that.
I figured
that you're not lying.
No, we're not lying.
Well, we'll have to get down there, you guys. I'll bring some brandy at some point, and maybe I'll get a deer too. You never know. Actually, that's a long way to take it, but I'd like to see the sausage you come up with it.
We'd like to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, we would. We would.
Oh yeah, we'll put you to work to come down here. That'll work. That's
Next time I hit a deer, I'm bringing it down.
Yeah.
He's not field dressing it either.
You'll like this too. The last kind of deer store I had here, some guy had this beautiful, 10, 12 point buck. He brought down from northern Michigan. It was last year, when we had that polar vortex thing going on. It was freezing. And he ratchet strapped it to the top of his minivan, with legs spread across the top, both sides, head pointing in the front. He got it here. The thing was frozen solid, of course. Getting off the van, the thing got all dented to hell.
Oh,
and
no.
By the time it finally thawed out, the thing was rotted. He had it after he hit it. He had it hanging in a barn for 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Yep. So not only did his van, I think probably got totaled. That thing was destroyed. Yeah, he got no meat out of that. So it's never too far away.
That's a good PSA for deer hunting. Field dress it, and if you're going to process it, get it there quick.
Yes, they're quick.
Yeah. Well, real good, you guys. This was super fun. Thanks for giving us a call, and good luck. We hope you guys sell a lot of brats.
Well, thanks for calling us. That was kind of a win. I'm not one of those guys that pretty much you're the only podcast I listen to because I'm not all into that.
Hey.
I just do when I'm driving. I was actually going down picking up turkeys at a for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I was listening to your podcast. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call them because you guys are talking about a deer story.
Yeah. We're glad you called.
And then I didn't hear nothing. I'm like, it's probably not going to work out. And then I got your text message. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, it takes us a while, but we'll get there eventually.
Well, that's a good point. If you're listening and you want to call in, it may take us a few weeks to respond because we don't shoot these back to back every week. We go in clusters. So it might be that you call us right when we just met up, and it might be 6 weeks. But
yeah,
we'll get
there.
If you got something good to talk about, we'll find you.
Yeah, no, thanks for calling us back. That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys be good. And, hey, watch for deer, okay?
All right, see you guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
There's not a lot of times in this podcast where I'm truly motivated to do something, but I really want to try the Skittles brat.
I can tell. You're getting horned up for those.
Reese's Pieces brat.
I've been getting hungry this whole time.
I want the blueberry brat wrapped in a pancake. Oh my God.
I know. And our food's been sitting right behind you. I've been smelling it as we've been talking about food. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been another great episode with you here on the Bellied Up podcast. Miles and I are both hungry, and
you should be too after that call.
Yeah.
All right.
Tip your bartender, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.